Hi, Niranjan.
Sir, good evening, sir.
We'll wait for a few minutes, man.
Yes, sir.
Niranjan,
Sir,
how many questions you done in first exercise?
sir, in statistics, sir.
No, that over. That today exam. I'm talking about coordinate geometry.
Sir, today exam statistics and probability, sir.
Correct. No, but we started coordinate geometry. No? I'm talking about anything practiced.
No, sir.
Okay. Any doubts in statistics or probability?
No doubt, sir.
Gamma. Good evening, Sandhya. Start doing few questions. After that, we will go for the examination. The last class we discussed with distance formula. Please start doing the first question. Able to hear everyone? Guys? Yeah, start doing the first question. What is the distance formula? Root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Using that, do the first question. What I will get? The first question, if I am applying the formula, distance formula, the whole exercise will depends upon only one formula. The distance between x1, y1, A, B is a point x2, y2. How to calculate the distance? We already gone through the proof. X2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square under the root. So if I'm taking the first question, the given points are 2, 3, 4, 1. This is x1, y1. This is x2, y2. So AB is equal to 4 minus 2 whole square plus 1 minus 3 whole square under the root. 4 minus 2 is 2 square plus minus 2 whole square. 4 plus 4, this is root 8, 2 root 2. So like this, calculate the values. Remaining two questions, try, Sandhya and Niranjan.
Yes, sir.
When it comes to second question, what is the answer? Anyone done the question? B. Root of minus 1 plus 5 whole square plus 3 minus 7 whole square. This will be 4 square plus minus 4 whole square. Root 32. Then I can write as 4 root 2. Got the second question answer also same?
Yes, sir.
Got it, sir.
And comes to question number 3. A comma B minus A comma minus B. Last class we already done this one. A comma B minus A comma minus B. X1, Y1, X2, Y2. The distance formula, if I'm applying, minus A whole square plus minus B whole square. This will give us 2A whole square plus 2B whole square. This will be 4A square plus 4B square. If I'm taking 4 common, 4 of A square plus B square under the root, this will be 2 root of A square plus B square. So when you are doing with the variables, be careful. Third question we done in last class, and we'll go for the fourth question if you complete it. If you done S, I will move to the fourth question how to do.
Yes, sir. Completed, sir.
The next question is related to triangles. When you can say 3 different distances can form a triangle, there are some conditions we will discuss. We have to recollect the whole thing. Check whether 3 points are the vertices of an isosceles triangle. What is the condition for isosceles triangle? They are given the points. A 1, 5, B 2, 3, and C, sorry guys, A 5, minus 2, B 2, 3, C minus 2, minus 11. Report. Yeah, see, To prove any kind of geometrical figure, first find out
Sir,
all the
in the
distances.
question for that,
Yes.
B is given as 6, 4, sir, but you have written 2, 3. I think you have written the third question, sir, for B and C.
B 6, 4 and C is 7, minus 2. So first we will start finding the A, AB value. So AB, how to can 6 minus 5 whole square plus 4 minus of minus 2. So 4 plus 2 whole square. How much answer you are getting? 6 minus 5 is 1. 1 square plus 4 plus 2 is 6 square. This is root of 37. When I'm trying to calculate for BC, the BC value is 7 minus 6 whole square minus 2 minus 4 whole square. This will be 1 plus 36. This is also root 37. When I'm going to calculate AC, if I'm calculating AC, 7 minus 5 whole square plus minus 2 minus of minus 2 minus of minus 2 whole square. This will be 0. 7 minus 2 is 4. So it is 2. So I got AB is equal to root 37, BC is equal to root 37, and AC is equal to 4. We have to show two conditions here. The first thing is AB is equal to BC and AB plus BC is greater than third side. Because if AB plus BC is greater than third side, then only it will form a triangle. In a triangle, sum of the two sides is always greater than third side to say it is a triangle. In isosceles triangle, two remaining sides are equal. And in case of as a right angle triangle, AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. This condition should satisfy. Like that, we have each and every geometrical figure you have to show two conditions. Why? Why means suppose in case your AB plus BC will becoming third side. In this case, this condition is referred for collinear because this is AB, BC. If both the sides are same, it may be collinear. So in a triangle, sum of the two sides is never less than the remaining side or never equal to remaining side. So that's the reason I am going to show both the conditions. This will explains the this will explains it will form a triangle. This statement will explain it's a isosceles triangle because two sides are equal. Then I can call it's an isosceles triangle. So you have to show it's not collinear. And definitely, if 3 points are not collinear, definitely it is a triangle. That's the reason you have to mention this statement. Otherwise, you will lose mark. First of all, we have to prove it will form a triangle because 3 points will form maximum two possible conditions. Once either it will form a triangle or either it will be on a straight line. So first of all, you have to prove it is not on a straight line. Then automatically, you can able to say some triangle it is forming. So once you decided what triangle it is forming, sorry, a triangle it is forming, then you have to say what kind of triangle you have to, whether it is isosceles or right angle triangle, or whether it is a scalene triangle, or whether it is a equilateral triangle. That will be later. Clear why we have to show both the conditions? Is it clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Shall I move to the next question? Sandhya, Tillai?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
5th question also you people try. Name the type of the quadrilateral formed if any of the following points. Give the reasons for your answer. So these are the nice questions. Because of the leaving a few points, you may lose the marks. You have to be very careful. Each and every point you have to be mentioned here. -1 comma -2, 1 comma 0, -1 comma 2, -3 comma 0. Suppose if I'm taking this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D. So first find out the AB, BC, CD, and AD values. Calculate, guys. Calculate all the four values. Anyone got the AB value?
Sir, AB is 2 root 2.
Yes. What about BC? Am I right? This is 0, guys, not 6. This is 0. What is the CD value? And AD value? You got all the four values like this?
Yes, sir. Got the values.
Yeah, but this data will shows either it is a, what are the possible quadrilaterals using this data? It may be a square
Rhombus.
or a rhombus. So using this data, AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to AD, we can say either square or rhombus. But we have to confirm either it is a square or either it is a rhombus. So how to prove? So calculate the value of the diagonals lengths AC and BD. Calculate and let me know how much you are getting. What is the AC value?
Sir, AC is
AC is 4.
AC is,
4.
and what about BC?
So diagonals AC and BD only, no, sir.
Sorry, BD. Sorry, BD.
Sir, that also 4, sir.
This is also
4.
4. So from this data, what I can say? All the sides are equal. All the sides are equal, and all the diagonals also, sorry, the diagonals are equal. So which is possible? In which diagram it is possible?
Square.
So the difference between the square and rhombus is only here. Diagonals are not equal, and this condition satisfy in both the cases. So the given points will form a square. The quadrilateral, what are the quadrilateral is formed by square, and the reasons also you gave. So all the sides are equal, and our diagonals are also equal. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So try rest of the two questions, 6, 2, 6, 3. 6 to 6, 3. There are the two more questions in this. Try these two questions. I will request ma'am to upload the question paper by 5:30. What time ma'am told? Question exam?
5:30 to 7, I
5:30
think.
to 7, sir.
Okay, I will leave 15 minutes early. Otherwise, I will ask ma'am upload by 6:40, 5:45. Then half an hour gap you will get. So just same procedure. First find AB, BC, CD, AD, BD and AC. The last two lines will be diagonals. These are the things of the sides of the quadrilateral. So based on the values what we got, we can decide what kind of quadrilateral it will form. Anyone got AB value? Sandhya, Hamsini, anyone got the AP value?
Sir, doing, sir.
Guys, anyone got the answer? Akash. Nirupama.
Sir, AB is 2 root 5.
Anyone got BC? Is AB is 2 root 5? Guys, Niranjan.
Sir, AB root 52, sir.
Correct. See, AB is 3 minus of minus 3 whole square plus 1 minus 5 whole square. Correct?
Yes, sir.
This is 6 square plus 4 square. 36 plus 16. 40 root 52. So AB is root 52. Careful. Same as what is the BC value? Find it. Little bit fast.
Sir,
Calculate.
root 13.
Root
13. 1, 3.
13. Next.
For CD, I got root 50, sir.
Root CD.
Yes, sir. CD.
Root 50. Next.
And DA, I got root 85.
ADR root
85.
85. So root 52 can be written as what? Is there any relation between the four sides? Is there any relation? Are you getting? All are different sides. What kind of quadrilateral? It's a just quadrilateral. Is it possible you can say any rectangle or parallelogram or anything, guys?
No, sir.
Yeah.
No, sir.
So no need to find out any diagonals here. Straight away you can say this will form a quadrilateral because it is not satisfying any of the condition related to any specific quadrilateral. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Even it is not trapezium concept and all, we can't explain here properly because trapezium concept can be explained with the help of the slopes concept. With the help of the lengths, you can't decide the trapezium, correct? Because the distances will not explain how the two lines are parallel. Two lines are parallel, we can't explain using the distance formula, correct? Because trapezium is irrespective of the lengths, the opposite sides are parallel to each other. The remaining two sides are not parallel. That is called trapezium. So same as go for the third question, guys. Go for the third question.
Sir, for third question, for AB, I got root 10, BC root 18, CD root 10, and DA root 18, sir.
1 second. Six three. Four comma 5, 7 comma 6, 4 comma 3, 1 comma 2. What is the AB value you got?
Root 10,
Root 10, correct? BC,
root 18,
root 10, root 18. And CD,
CD root 10,
root 10. And AD,
root 18.
root 18. It sheerly shows either it is a rectangle or
Parallelogram.
parallelogram. So to say whether it is a rectangular or parallelogram, what do we have to calculate? AC and BD. These are the two diagonals.
For AC, I got 2, sir. And then for BD, I got root 52, sir.
AC, you got 4 minus 4, 0, and 3 minus 5, 2 square, 2. And BD, 1 minus 7, 6 square, 2 minus 4, 4 square. 36 plus root 52, huh? Correct.
Yes.
So the diagonals are not equal here. So opposites, I can say opposite sides are equal. And diagonals are not equal. So what I can say, AB is equal to CD and BC is equal to AD. AC is not equal to BD, which will satisfy the condition for parallelogram, correct? It's not a rectangle. Rectangle, all the diagonals also should be same. Am I right?
Yes.
So seventh question, I will explain the seventh question. See, what is the seventh question says? Find the points on the x-axis which is equidistant from 2 comma minus 5 and minus 2 comma 9. First of all, we have to know the point on the x-axis. Any point on the x-axis. Any point on the x-axis. Suppose if I'm taking the point 0, 0, if I'm taking somewhere here 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0. If I'm taking any point on the x-axis, it is looking like x, 0. The y coordinate is always 0, the points on the x-axis. If I'm taking any point on the y-axis, it is default. Any point on the y-axis. Just list out points on the y-axis. This is 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, or 0, -1. So it is always 0, y, where y is any real number. So any point on the x-axis is x, 0, because indirectly he's saying the y coordinate 0, x coordinates you don't know. So we have to calculate the point which is equidistant from 2, -5 and -2, 9, which is equidistant. Suppose if the given points are what? A, 2, -5, B, 2, -2, 9, 2, -5, -2, 9. So I'm taking a point P, x, 0, which is equidistant from A, B. So AP is equal to PB. Find AP value. AP is equal to how much? Root of x minus 2 whole square plus 0 minus of -5 plus 5 square. And BP value? X minus of -2. X plus 2 whole square plus 0 minus 9 whole square. If AP is equal to PB, if I'm taking the root square on both sides, AP square is equal to PB square. So x minus 2 whole square plus 5 square is equal to x plus 2 whole square plus 9 square. So solve this expression and find out the x value is how much. Solve this expression and find out the x value is how much. That is a point. If you substitute the, once you got the x value, substitute that x value and what are the point you are assumed. Guys, anyone got the answer? x square plus 4 minus 4x plus 25 is equal x square plus 4 plus 4x plus 81. So x square 4 cancel, and if I am taking 25 minus 81 is equal to 8x. So 8x is equal to how much? How much 8x? How much you got? Niranjan got the same expression?
Yes, sir. Sir, it's
So what
x
is it?
equal to minus 7.
36 or how much? Minus
7.
8x value is how much? 56 or?
Sir, minus 56.
So x is equal to minus 7. So the point P is minus 7 comma 0. So understanding the point, visualization of the situation is very much important. Shall I move to the next question, guys?
Yes, sir.
Find the values of y for which the distance between the points P and Q is 10 units. How to calculate this one? What is the given data here? What is the given data? They gave the P is 2 comma minus 3. In the Q point, they missed one value. P is 2 comma minus 3 and Q is 10 comma y. So you have to find out the y value, and for to calculate the y value, they gave the PQ is equal to 10 units. From here, I can say PQ square is equal to 10 square 100. So using the distance formula, 10 minus 2 whole square plus y minus of minus 3, y plus 3 whole square is equal to 100. So 8 square plus y square plus 9 plus 6y is equal to 100. So y square plus 6y plus 64 plus 9. 64 plus 9 is how much? 73 is equal to 100. So from here y square plus 6y minus 27 is equal to 0. So using any method calculate the y value, guys, you will get the two different values. Only real value can able to possible here. So here two values can be possible. So the equation, I am splitting the middle term. What is the possible values, Sandhya? Y square plus 9y minus 3y minus 27 is equal to 0. If I'm taking y common, y plus 9 minus 3 common, y plus 9 is equal to 0. So y plus 9 into y minus 3 is equal to 0. So y is equal to minus 9 comma plus 3. So there are two possible values, y minus 9 or y is equal to plus 3. So 10 comma minus 9 also having the same distance 10 units, and 10 comma 3 also having the same distance 10 units from the P. There are two possible points. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
I already sent a message to the ma'am. She will upload the paper by 5:45. So you're having more than 30 minutes time. Just have a quick revision and attend the exam properly. In next class, we will try to discuss we will discuss the paper after completion of coordinate geometry. I'm having a plan. Based on that, we will proceed. We'll try to complete the coordinate geometry concept in next class. There is only 2 formulas and one formula is not in the syllabus. Area of the triangle concept, how to calculate the area of the triangle using the coordinate geometry, how to find out the ratio section formula. These 2 concepts only remaining, and area of the triangle is not in the syllabus, even though we will discuss the formula and we will do 1 or 2 numericals and we will end up this topic. So we'll meet in day after tomorrow class. So all the best for your examination.
Thank you, sir.
Bye everyone. Utilize the time, whatever the time I'm giving, please utilize the time for the preparation.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.